Hi guys, welcome back to MJ Performance, welcome back to the channel, and check this out. Fantastic weather, we've got probably the best day of the year so far, and look at the view out there onto Dartmoor. Great view. And I've got the boss here, Martin.
I'll second that. It is a great view. Welcome viewers, yeah. So we're quite lucky really, because where we are located, yeah, it's yeah, that's the view that we got. I don't think you'll find many garages probably up and down the country that's got a view like that. Like
No, definitely not.
You know, it's great, you know. But anyway, enough of that. We don't really boasting too much about that, do we? So outside, look, we just it's the first really decent day that we've had. Like Timmy said, probably the best day of the year so far in regards to you know, temperature's not too bad, and we got the well, blue sky look, and the birds are out and singing, and yeah, great, isn't it? But yeah, we just gives us opportunity. You come up this morning, Timmy, didn't you, to get some cleaning done. You've cleaned your Mark 7, which is in there, look.
Yeah, so clean the Mark 7, I think hasn't been cleaned in about 7 or 8 months, yeah, so we'll post up some pictures and you'll be able to see that.
Mark 8 here as well, which you've cleaned.
Yeah, I gave that a clean as well.
Yeah, and my van. You cleaned the WRC van.
And I've given the MJP van a clean, yeah. And I'm about to give, well, we all know this car.
Yeah.
Phil's lovely Mark 3 RS. Give that one a clean.
It's ready to be give it a once over, because it's just been, well, it's just been pointless trying to do it because of the weather that we've been having. Then it's just rained every day.
It's not been the best.
No. So yeah, we're going to be. We've got a few cars clicking around. We've got a couple of ST225s there, a lot, and which is for like next week. But anyway, so yeah, you're going to be cleaning that one, aren't you? But we're not. There's lots to come on Phil's, by the way, viewers. That's,
there is, yes.
You know, that's got our big turbo conversion on it now. All that side of it's done. All the fundamentals is done on the hardware side. So we're just waiting for the our custom software now, which means that it's got to go up to Tommy at Velocity Tuning to dial in all the methanol. He's mega busy at the moment, so with the BMW stuff and the M car stuff, but we're hoping to get it up to him in the next couple of weeks. But that's something to discuss later, but we're not talking about that today. So
also,
sorry, Phil, we're not talking about that today.
Just before we go back in, you can just see around the corner there another Mark 7, which
so
we're doing
that's James's from up around Wrexham area. So that's another one which we're doing lots on separate. We're doing lots of videos on that, so we will share that with you very soon. That's having one of our meth kits fitted with a single nozzle, same as what you had before on yours, Timmy, same as what the Little Beast ran, same as what all of us run, really.
Yes. Well,
not so much you anymore. You're the first one to go to that route, and then obviously the Little Beast, we're talking about that in you know, other videos down the line, because that's completely different. But yeah, so let's have a little wander in, Timmy, if we can. And then we just talk about, I mean, yours is there. We've got the battery conditioner on it, because it's just been moving in and out of the garage. So we've yeah, we just got that on it for a minute, just to give us an up. You can see that the nice 45-degree turn down 3-inch WRC tailpipe.
Yeah.
Some race exhaust on it.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And to be honest, because the weather's been so horrible, viewers, we've not actually been out in the car with the new system on it.
No,
it's just been pointless. We've been trying to get out and doing some draggy runs. Pointless. But now, as you can see, the weather's getting better. So hopefully next week it will continue, and then we can get out there and have some fun, Timmy, can't we?
Yeah, we can. Yes, definitely.
Anyway, so we're going to talk a bit about Monty's, which you can just see
it over there under the covers. Very special car.
Yeah. So it's just updates really. So we've got we mentioned this and posted this up to me, didn't we? About how impressed we were with you know, Josh at JP Cages for getting this to us. Well, exactly on time that he said he would get it to us. So still in the wrapper. So we're going to do, we'll take it, we'll unwrap it. I'm going to do that when it's on video. It's a bit boring doing that, isn't it? So we'll get it all out. We'll put it on the bubble wrap on the floor. So this cage is the Dash Dodger one, because what Monty doesn't want, he doesn't want that much of a full-on cage where it's going down through the dash. You know, his lovely flocked dash that we've done.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
With, and that's been, we've fitted that already. So this was like an afterthought where he said, right, let's go that route. It's in silver, which you'll see, because that's what the WRC cars run. They run the R5 will run a silver cage. So it is a custom cage. It's bolt in, but it's a faux cage. if that makes sense. You know, we've got the crossbars on the roof, the doors, and all that sort of stuff, and it obviously, the dash dodger means that it dashes the Dodge. You don't have to go down through it, comes around to the front of it. For people who know about the road pages, but so they've done them additional extras on the roof for us. It doesn't normally come with that, and all the reinforcement on the back section. So it's similar to what's in the, you know, the little beast half cage that you can see there. Look, similar to that sort of thing, but
Yeah,
this is whereas that's more of, I mean, this is different. You know, we've not, that's whatever it is, AirTech, I think, something like that, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You know, people would say, you know, it's a show cage, it's not for competition. Maybe it's not, but I think Mr. Kirk from AET, when he rode his Fiesta, wherever it was, can't remember what it was it Knockout or something? Or wherever he rode it anyway, he had that cage in it, and it certainly saved him in the car, didn't it? So whether it's classed as a you know, a show cage, well, it's going to do something, isn't it? And obviously he's proved that. So we'll get this open, and then we'll just show it to you what it's all about on the floor there, and then we'll be getting this in. We can't put it in yet, but these other things we need to do inside of Monty's car yet with regards to running. We're changing the MEF lines on it, which you'll see what we're up to when we do it, because he's having the same as you, Timmy. The same MEF,
Very nice.
the same auxiliary, so the
Yeah,
same full-on
brilliant.
auxiliary MEF kit. Same as what you got, mate, innit? But you've got, yours is a bit different. You know, you've got hard pipe, mixture of hard pipe and braided lines, which you can see here. Look, so the braided upgrade is there. Yeah. And you've got that running down through the car.
Yes, we just come around to the front, guys, so you can see this.
Yeah, so you've got the braided feed, right, which comes down to there to the solenoid, right? But he's not having that, so you've got hard pipes here, look, with the 4 nozzles into the inlet. But Monty's not having that, so he's having, well, blue. It'd be the nitrous blue, bright blue lines like I've got on the RS.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
All the way through, front to back, and he'll be using them as well for feeds to the inlet. Might not be on a plastic manifold actually, because we're just waiting for.
Well, yeah, we've got something that we'll share with you, but something very special for that.
Yeah. So all we'll say is we could well not be using the plastic one. So that's something for you to think about. But we'll reveal all when we receive them. But that's exciting as well. But yeah, so it'll be the same set, different pipework, same setup, but just like different pipework. We've got it on a conditioner, like say at the moment. Let's get some juice in it. But anyway, so let's get back to business, and then let's get this roll cage unwrapped, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just show it to the viewers on the floor, and then we'll move it on from there and show it like in the car, and that'll be another little bit of the puzzle out of the way, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So here we are, mate, on the crate. So just took the the wrap off it, and yeah, as you can see, so silver, like we said, all done by courtesy of JP Cages. So as you can see, this is a little bit different because the normal Dash Dodger wouldn't come with a roof cross. So we've asked him to do that. So what Josh has done is he's created this. He had to think about how he was going to do it because he's not been asked for that before, as far as I'm aware. So obviously, yeah, on the roof section, that will slide into that. All the bolts in there, look, it's all ready to go. And then that box at the top. It's all like a bit like a Meccano set, Timmy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Obviously, these parts here, look, this is your crossbars for your doors. Obviously, that bolts onto there, and then you've got this bit here is the Dash Dodger bit, so it goes in front of the dash. All right, so obviously that's, and then you've got your spreader plates there, down there, on that side, look, wherever they go to the floor, and the rear section sits up on the rear arch turrets here. All right, so that just gives you an idea of what it's all about, but we won't know until we start getting in there and doing. I mean, the main thing is getting this section in first, which you can get in through. We've tried it. We've managed to get that cage in through the passenger door of the little beast. Obviously, don't forget, it's got a quick release steering wheel, so that was out of the way. The centre console was out of the way, but we never had to take the door off. So Josh wasn't sure. We might have to take the door off Monty's. Who knows? We'll try it. Because we'll be bubble wrapping protecting the whole entrance of the doorway before we start trying to, and there'll be like 3 or 4 of us doing it, so that we make sure it's absolutely bang on. Because what we need to do is once we get that in, we then to get our friend Brett up, the old superbike rider, you know, the one that you've seen a few times on the video that was drove a little beast and drove a van around Donington and all that sort of stuff. That's what he does for a living. He's a floor layer and carpet and whatever, all that sort of stuff, industrial floor laying. So he'll come up then and we'll get him to just make it, you know, cut it nicely around, because he wants to retain the carpet, Monty. He doesn't want to strip it all out, and then we can have it nice around, covering the feet of the spreader plates. So it all looks nice. Sounds good to me, doesn't it?
Does, yeah, very nice.
So it's a, you know, real quality. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a first one that we've had from JP Cages, but
Well, yeah, it's the first time I'm seeing it as well, guys, isn't it? I mean, the quality's brilliant. I mean, really nice.
It's all powder coated, but you can have it in, you know, there's lots of different colours. I suppose you can have it whatever colour you like, as long as you give them a code for it. But yeah, that's all. It's all good, and obviously the Little Beast is a bit different. So the Little Beast is actually going to JP Cages. Bit of a track, because it's up kind of Cadwell Park, which absolutely miles away from
That's
here.
a long way, yeah. Especially when you've
Especially if you're trailer in it. On the back of a truck. It's but it's got to be done, because that's having a proper full-on competition custom cage put in it. So it'll be different than this, completely different. And then we'll reveal more on that anyway, because we're waiting for something to arrive from Italy, which is to do with the cage. And
yeah, we won't spoil that yet.
No, we won't spoil that yet, but we'll you know, not really reveal too much to you.
No, we don't.
You know, little teasers, little tasters, and then. But yes, the next thing is with this one here is to get it into Monty's. We can actually just go and have a quick little. Look, Timmy, if you want that, Monty.
Yeah, we will, guys.
Just because it's, you know, that's connected, and that's what's to do with Monty's car. So we'll just show you quickly about how we're progressing on this car.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, because it hasn't featured very much on the channel recently, so yeah, it'd be good to just give a little catch up. But there are lots of videos coming, guys, so we'll be releasing a series once the car's done. But yeah, let's go and have a look, guys.
Right, so here we are back at Monty's. We've got some wheels back. So I was up at High Spec with Nick last Saturday. Me and Cycle Sanders took the trip up to there. It's a bit of a track as well, but we had some business to do up there, which is not Ford related, brake related. Obviously, we're not Ford related. It is, yes. But again, we'll reveal that what we were doing up there and who it was to do with later. But I had to bring Monty's wheel back, because Nick needed that to configure all the brake setup, because it's different than the Little Beast, it's different wheels, and the hubs and all that sort of stuff we had to bring back. And then so now he's got all the data. It was just fine tuning, and then he can knock up all the Spacer Bell hubs and everything for me to completely test fit, which we're pretty confident we got it absolutely right now. So, but yeah, so if you know, let's wander around here, Timmy. Just come around that, and then we just we've seen the wheels before on Monty, so this is the proper ones that they use on the R5. So it's the same ones basically.
Yeah, very nice.
They're 8x18, 5108. So we've changed the stud configuration pattern to 5108 on it to suit. And then this is I think you've seen it before. This is the base wrap that Mr. Sticker's done on Monty's, which is all, you know, it's 3M stuff. So it is like the bee's knees of, you know, vinyl that's used. And Mr. Sticker, superb, as you can see. So this is the base wrap, which is the same as what the WRC R5 runs, the Mark 8. This is a Mark 7, so it's not the same because it's not the same car, is it? But we're using that idea. So we're going to have the top graphics going on this. As you can see, at the bottom back is gloss nut. And the same with the arch nut, it's all gloss.
Yep.
Alright, that's all the protective film on it. Door handles have got to go back in, they're gloss. So it'll be like breaking it up with roofs matte as well. Carbon roof, carbon bonnet. The WRC spoiler, if anybody hasn't seen it, look back through the videos, you'll see it on the...
Yeah, awesome piece of kit. And
was that 2019 Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2019,
mental. Absolutely mental, the time flies. But as you see, so inside that, so Timmy's been in here, not you.
No, the other one.
The other one. He's been in here messing around. So we've got all the Sparkle steering wheel ready. We started to feed the blue meth line through. because obviously that was gonna the clear ones come out, blew through, and then we'll share what we're doing with a flock dash. Awesome dash, beautiful.
Yeah, done by
Byron, Old School Engineering.
Yeah, done by a friend Byron, Old School
What a
Engineering.
talented man he is. So what you can do is go on to Old School Engineering. Anybody who doesn't know who he is,
Yeah.
check it out. Old School Engineering in Wales.
Well, we
You
went
see
up
what-
there,
you see
and
this- you see
what a setup he's got, and
I've
what
never-
a
I've-
collection of
In all
cars.
my lifetime, I've never seen anybody, never seen anything like that. You know, you're talking. He's big into the rallying with the 6R4s. Now we're talking about a proper 6. He's got a 6R4, and he's got lots of customers. We went up there. There was 3 6R4s there.
There was, yep.
But he's got customers all over the globe, and he's just in-house created faux carbon panels for 6R4, faux carbon. Now, he's the one who created the body kits for these.
Yeah.
You know, the WRC, you know, the for M Sport. So, you know, check him out. You'll see all the. He's posted some vids up on Instagram to me, and he with the carbon fiber. But he does all the cars for all the Alphaholics. The old was it 156 or something, whatever they are, the race, the old school ones, and unbelievable. He's carbon bodied one of them, so we created a faux carbon body for one of them. Amazing talent that man's got.
Yeah, really clever man.
Yeah, like I said, he created the fiberglass body kits for these, which is the wide arch kit, which is ideal. But he done the dashes for him.
Yeah.
So I know it. You know, it was a track up there to drop them off. God blimey, that was over 12 months ago. Well, it was way over that. It was way over 12 months ago, wasn't it? That we done that.
Yeah, I think that was again. That was 2019, guys.
Yeah, I think so.
And we that was a long day because we went to Simpson first.
Yeah.
Went home via Wales.
Yep.
So it was a long day
Nice
for
scenery.
us.
Nice scenery.
But
Yeah.
he's really
Brilliant.
talented, guys. Check him out on
Yeah,
Instagram.
you have to
Old
check
School
him out.
Engineering on
Yeah.
Instagram. Loads of interesting stuff on there for all Ford and non-Ford related stuff.
That's right,
really,
yeah.
really good stuff on there.
But even with this, like, you know, I mean, my hands are dirty at the moment. I'm just, but we have like white gloves, referees, snooker referees, gloves that Timmy's using when he's in there doing stuff. So what we got to do is we got to plumb all that in, then we can get the plastic panels back on because that's being retained before we put the cage in. So obviously, usual thing, we always protect. We'll bubble wrap all the plastics inside when we put the cage in. This will all be bubble wrapped to make sure that there's no. If we have to take the door off, we'll take the door off. But we want to try and avoid that really. It's just extra work, isn't it? But you know, thinking about preventing stuff first. If you think, oh God, so we might damage something, then you know we'll take it off. But the door, the dash, that'll all be completely bubble wrapped. It makes it a bit easier because there's no center console. You've got the ultra shifter there, look.
Yeah, well, we
But
haven't
the steering
even
wheel's off,
mentioned that,
the
but yeah, he's got the ultra shifter in there as well.
Awesome, isn't it? And then start piecing it all back together. So it's coming together nicely, and then you'll see what's gonna when the seats will reveal what seats is going to be put in it. It's he's not messing around. You can sort of like gather now. It's all R5 orientated, all right? So you can sort of like guess where we're going with this. But it's going to have the same power as yours, Timmy.
It is, yes, yeah.
You know, and then we'll, you know, people have seen that, so they know what that's about. But when it's done, it's going to be an absolute one-off creation, never to be done again.
Never to be done again, no. Well, it's a very special car, guys.
When you start seeing
only black M Sport, driven by Malcolm Wilson, so there's loads of history there, and
it's
really
the only road
looking
version
forward to
one,
seeing
isn't
it done.
I mean, yes, it's a sticker car. We all know that. It's a sticker car from M Sport, but it's a very special car, and it's the only black one that they've done. Most of them are white. There's only one red one, which is white body, and there's 3 blue ones.
Couple
I
of
think.
blue ones,
Three.
yeah.
I think it's 3 blue ones, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
But the spirit blue, but only one black one.
Yeah.
That's what Monty's got. So, no, he's never going to get rid of this car. It's a, you know, it's an engineering exercise as well, isn't it? Involves lots of people. But the motor's pretty much done apart from the meth and the software upgrade. That's pretty much done. We don't have to mess with the car's not even done 2,000 miles.
No, I mean, it's still in the braking period
it
almost,
only
isn't
runs
it?
the same setup as yours really, with the TTV clutch and everything's the same.
Yeah.
Basically. So that's the side of it. No worries. Obviously the ultra shifter, we've got to like dial that in with adjustment, but that'll be done afterwards. But yeah, apart from that, when you start seeing it comes together when we, with the seats going in it and the top graphics will be all on it and all that sort of stuff. It's going to look mega, absolutely mega. And it'll have the performance to match the.
It certainly will, yeah.
With the amount of downforce that we're going to be putting on it, which we'll share with you as we go along. But everything that we're doing on this car is pretty neat, pretty unique, pretty custom. I guarantee that you wouldn't have seen it before. What we're doing, a lot of it you wouldn't have seen before. So.
Well, particularly with the spoiler, because
you wouldn't see them wheels.
Can't get that
you wouldn't
from
see them
anyone,
wheels
can
before,
you?
unless it's an R5. You wouldn't see them wheels before. You wouldn't see them wheels on a 5108 configuration on a Mark 7 Fiesta. You're not going to see that. So that's the first thing. You're not going to the brake setup is going to have on it. The only setup in the world. You're not going to see that either anywhere else. You're not. So that's one thing I can 100% guarantee. And the way this car is going to be finished, 100% it'll be the only one on the planet. Might not be to everybody's taste, but that's just the way it is. That's life, isn't it? So some people would like it, some people don't like it. But that's all part of what we do, unfortunately, isn't it? You can't please everybody.
No, definitely.
But
Well, the most important thing
about
is pleasing the customer. That's
exactly. I
what
was just
matters.
about to say that. It makes no odds at all whether I like it, you like it, viewers like it, comments, this, that, and the other. It makes no odds. It doesn't really matter. That's all part of it. But the only person that matters is Monty, that owns the car. If he's happy with it, then I'm happy. No problem. So, but it's going to be hard for somebody not to like it. It is going to look mega.
It is, yeah, it really is.
And obviously it'll be done for the Little Beast.
Yep.
But the Little Beast we're on it. So 2021 lockout.
Yeah, guys, we're on it. Don't worry, we keep getting
Yeah.
asked, but you'll see it when it's finished.
Well, the problem is when you're doing stuff like this, you've got James's there, look, which is, you'll see the videos on that, what we're doing, messing around with that. And that one's RT330 as well. So when you've got, I can't start saying no to customers because I'm playing around with my own cars. That's not how business works. So, and equally, I don't want to be here till midnight doing my own car because I've got a life outside of the garage. So that's the delay. Monty's needs to be done first, and then we can crack on with mine afterwards. That's not, but that'll be ongoing anyway. So, but yeah, so that's it for a minute, guys and girls. So just to show you, share with you what we're doing with the roll cage, and just to catch up on Monty's before, because people say, "No, how's it going?" So yeah. So until the next time,
Yeah, guys.
leave it to you to finish up to me.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Yeah, so as we said, loads of stuff going on with Monty's. We'll be sharing more with you. But yeah, very, very special car. And if you want to see more, make sure you follow us on social media, subscribe on YouTube, comments down below, let us know what you think. And if you like this, if you want to see more, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.